Here's what I would like out of Wednesday season 2. First off, I'd like for everything to come full circle. I don't want a new problem with new people. I want them to figure out all of the loose ends of last season. With the text from Wednesday, I'd also like to figure out like why that monster did what he did. Um, just everything. Another thing that's not necessarily about Wednesday itself, but more how the season or series will end. I'm sure we're going to get a season 3, but in case we don't, I was thinking Emma Myers still loves to do shows and movies. She was just in the Minecraft movie not too long ago, so maybe an Enid spinoff would be nice. Because we're delving so much into the Addams family side of everything. And we're so tied down by the reality of um, Wednesday Addams and the Addams family that you don't really get to explore the kookier side of things. I know, ironic, right? So maybe an Enid spin-off show would be nice, whether it be a prequel or it be a continuation of the story. Now the Enid spinoff wouldn't be as gritty or serious as the Wednesday show because it's Enid. But it would still be kind of a mystery type thing. I don't know if Jenna Ortega would continue doing Wednesday, so assuming that we're not going to get a season 3, I mean, either way, I want them to give us a Enid storyline, but assuming that there isn't going to be a season 3, I would like the Enid show to be coming out like 2020, late 2026, early 2027, or maybe even late 2027, considering how long it took Wednesday season 2 to come out. Um, but yeah, I would also like a lot more of the Addams family, which we actually did see. I think we got to see Cousin It. Did we see Cousin It in the first one? Yeah, I think we did. It would be hard not to because he's the valet. But like, um, that hairy creature, is that Cousin It? Because when I was thinking of Cousin It, I was thinking of the Frankenstein like guy. The Frankenstein like guy was shown in the trailer, like in the background, so don't have to worry about that. But I think Cousin It's the hairy guy, yeah. So bring the hairy guy in. Bring the grandma in. I think it's a grandma. A little bit more of Uncle Fester too would be nice. Um, Maybe some more celebrity casting. You know, because it's always nice to have a celebrity cameo. Give Enid a lot more this season, because I feel like last season she was only useful for being in Wednesday's way. I'd also like to see a lot more personal squirrels with Wednesday, because The last one didn't seem so personal, if you know what I mean. Like, it just seemed like an old curmudgeon upset, so she's gonna destroy the place. But I'd like to see, like, a lot more of a personal villain, like a villain that's, like, directly tied to Wednesday. Maybe a long lost sibling. I don't know. But the show didn't. The show just got its trailer, like, yesterday, so I can't exactly say that we're not going to get any of this stuff. I'm sure that we're not going to get a Enid um, spin-off show, but if we do, that'd be insane. But right now, we don't even have season 2, so we gotta chill out. But that's just my wishes for this. Um, yeah, I'd also like to see a lot more of the family, even though, like, the family was one of my least favorite parts this show, about the show, but I'd like to see a lot more of that. I'd also like to see a lot more world building, because we only had like 3 different locations that we were at. The school, the town, and then the Addams Family Manor. I'd also like to see that too. I'd like to see them delve into the manor. Maybe like Enid comes over for a play date or something like that. I would also like to see a longer season. Last season was only like 8 episodes. I feel like that's for them testing the water. I think shorter seasons are good for like a season 1, so that it doesn't feel like the story drags on. And then if it's popular enough, you'll be like, okay, now we can make longer seasons because people are desiring our show. So I feel like now they can make like a longer season, but that's just me personally. Um, what else? I like to see a lot more of I don't know her name, the black girl. I'd also like to see a lot more of Enid's family, to get some more of her family dynamic. Um, Also, less romance, for God's sake. It felt so out of character for Wednesday to fall in love. And I'm happy that Jenna Ortega didn't want there to be relationships. Um, I'm just so happy that they are removing the romance side of things, because it's almost hard to believe that Wednesday would have friends at this new school, but it's not completely out of the realm, because we know that she loves Pugsley, like somewhere deep in that cold dead heart. So it's not completely out of the picture for her to have friends, but romance, no. I don't believe that she would ever have romance. Plus, she has Thing, so you know there's that for like a friendship. So there's a little bit of like, okay, she is okay with having friends, but romance, no. I'm sorry, but no. Also, I'd like to see not much gaslighting. I feel like the men last season tried to gaslight Wednesday into being their partner. Like, the thing that put me off so much with that guy, with the guy who turned out to be the monster, I don't remember his name. It's so bad. I don't remember his name, and he was like a big part, and he's gonna be showing up in season 2. I don't like that he was like, I know that he's evil. I know that he was meant to be evil the entire time. But I don't like that he was like getting mad at Wednesday for not reciprocating feelings. Like, dude, what do you expect? It's the Addams family. And you know this. There was even a report at the school that there was going to be a kid who's transferring here who doesn't have emotion. What did you expect? Then people just get mad at her for being so cold and dead. Like, you knew this. You knew this before meeting her. I also have to, as much as I don't want to dog on Enid, um, I hate to say it, but Enid also fell into this. Like, you all don't get to do that. Like, if you weren't forewarned about who Wednesday is, then yes, maybe I would be like, okay, I can understand your frustration. But you know Wednesday. You know that she is cold hearted. Well, unless it comes to friendship. Friendship is the only thing that she can give. I do like, however, that Enid opened up Wednesday a little bit. But I just don't want her to have relationships. It made me so. It made no sense that she even would consider kissing some guy. And I really hope that her first boyfriend turning into a monster would open up her eyes. But yeah. Anyway, I do also hope that they go for even crazier, like, superpower type things. That'd be cool to see, like, a wider universe. I don't know. But that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. This video makes up for not reacting to the Wednesday trailer. I watched it while I was at the gym, so I couldn't exactly do a reaction video. I apologize, but yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications, and yeah, I'll see you guys later.